What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a pack opening. I'm not just going to be doing a pack opening though, I'm also going to give you my thoughts and opinions on the PSVita as it was released yesterday and I picked one up yesterday, so yeah, we're going to chat about that. So firstly, just to get it out of the way, I opened 300k worth of packs, mainly 15k packs, and they weren't great, but it's just something for in the background whilst I have a little chat about the Vita. So for the first half of this video I'm going to be talking about the Vita itself. The second half I'm going to be talking about FIFA, which is the only game I've got on it so far. So I'm holding it in my hands as we speak, and what I've taken from it is it's light, very light. It's thin. The nice big screen, HD screen, looks great. We'll get onto that after. Touchscreen on the front, which actually played a far bigger part in like menus and stuff like that than I thought it would do, which is quite cool. And then there's also like a touch sensitive thing on the back, which I'll be able to explain more on when I talk about FIFA. But basically it's pressure rather than like a touchscreen thing. So if you're using a driving game or something, you can like put pressure on one side and accelerate or something like that. But that means there's not too much room to rest your hands on the back. There's like two little dippy bits either side where I'm guessing your fingers are supposed to go, but it's not very comfortable. I'd actually say that a PS3 controller is more comfortable. So there's a backwards facing camera and a frontwards facing camera. I haven't really explored too much into these, but I know they can record video after the first update, and quite a few other little things. The buttons, I'm not too fond of the buttons, especially X, square, circle, triangle. They are really small, and it's in quite a large area. I'd prefer them to be bigger like the PSP's buttons, but oh well. Then there's the two analogues. They're quite small as well, but they're not too bad. They feel quite good to use. And then same with the buttons. They make more clicky gesture than the PS3 buttons. And that's about it for that. Obviously, you need a memory card to do most of the things, which is annoying that not many bundles include the memory card. I did buy what one did I buy? I think I bought a 8 gig. I think they do a 4 gig, 8 gig, 16 gig and 32 gig memory card. So yeah, it's light. I bought the Wi-Fi model because you pay so much more for the 3G and you still have to get like a contract, which is not worth it at all for me. I'm not that bothered about playing games on the go. So as well as having these little SD card things for your games, every game released so far is also on the PlayStation Store. So if I wanted to right now, I could just go and buy Uncharted. Now I'm going to guess that it's a long wait time for download. Even like some of the free mini games that I got with it seem to be quite a long download, and take a while to do it at least. It's obviously got trophy integration. There's a web browser. It's got what's it called? Where you can have more than one thing going at a time. So basically, you press your home button, and it's got all the things you've got loaded up at that point, and then you just slide across. It's really like smooth, and then you just press continue or whatever. And then there's a little corner thing which you can slide down as if you was ripping a piece of paper to close them. So it's quite cool. What else is there? There's a near thing which I haven't explored yet, but I think it tells you like people that are close to you geographically, and try and connect you with them and get them on your friends list. I think that's how it works. There's a maps thing. There's music and video, which I can imagine the video would be quite good on the screen because it is a really nice size screen. I've got in fact, I'll lay my iPhone on it, and it's as wide as my iPhone is tall, my whole iPhone, not the screen, and it's taller than my iPhone is wide, so really it's bigger than a whole iPhone, which is quite good for a portable. But it doesn't seem the whole console itself doesn't seem too big. So then there's the remote play thing, which you link up with your PS3, but they had this on the PSP, and I don't know, I haven't looked into this yet. I mean, I never used my PS3, but I'm not sure how good it is, because I heard about someone playing, they like hacked a PS Vita in Japan to play Skyrim on it. Now, I'm not sure how true this is, but yeah. So lastly, on the PS Vita itself, the launch games aren't too great. There's FIFA, which I've got. There's Uncharted, which looks okay. I think it'd be good to have a game with a nice story on it. But then the rest of the launch games, Wipeout, I played that at Eurogamer and it was okay. It could have been better. Then there's an Everybody's Golf, Little Deviants, don't even know what that is, Modern Nation Racers, Reality Fighters, and stuff like that. So I think there's only like 8 to 10 games released at the moment. I think they're all Sony oh, and there's F1, which I might see if they do a demo or anything like that on, because I think that would be cool to try out. But it's mainly Sony exclusives, and most of them aren't great, which is a shame. But yeah, that's it in terms of the actual PSP. So I've got about 4.5 minutes to quickly talk about FIFA on it, and so they're not marketing it as FIFA 12. It's marketed as FIFA Football, and it was a £40 game, full price, and I don't know what to think of it. The graphics are impressive, miles better than anything the PSP did. I mean, it is comparable to Xbox and PS3. It does help that it's on the smaller screen, so it can like less pixels or something like that. I'm not too sure how it works, but it does look really nice. It handles quite well, but in terms of online, there's only one game mode, and it's just head-to-head, and then there's obviously friends thing, but it doesn't have the head-to-head seasons or anything like that, which is a bit disappointing. There's not too much to it. There's no Ultimate Team, anything like that. I heard someone say there would be, which I think would be quite cool for on the go. And then you've got career mode and kickoff, so it lacks a lot in the game modes, and there's obviously not too much to do. I mean, I can see myself spending most of the time on career mode, like whilst I'm out and about. So that's that. The controls, like I said, are not too bad. There's a weird little thing that they've implemented that I don't like at all, where if you can see the goal, you can either use your screen or this touch sensitive thing at the back, and it acts like a goal, and you like push down on where you want to shoot. If you like, this is optional, and obviously the longer you hold it down, that changes the power. But quite often I found myself with very little room on the back before you touch it. As soon as your fingers come off these little grips, you're like touching this back thing. So I quite often was accidentally touching it and just shooting randomly, which is a bit annoying, but it's a cool little feature, I guess. So what else on FIFA? Let me just... Oh no, I won't load it up now. But the arena is like obviously where I tested a lot of stuff out, and like I said, the controls seem just as smooth as like on the Xbox, even though it's a bit harder due to how small the buttons are. Online, I was playing Wi-Fi, and the first 2 games we got into the match and it disconnected on like 0 seconds. The second one I had, and it was a little bit laggy, but it was playable, and I managed to play a whole game and win, surprisingly. So, like I said, it looks quite good. I'm just loading up FIFA now because I can't really think of anything else. The squads are outdated in a weird way. Like, you've got all the new players, like I think they've even got the January transfers, but it seems like they're using player ratings of the year before last. Like, Van Persie, I think, is an 84. Oxlade-Chamberlain's like a 50-something. Mertesacker 79, Ramsey 76. A lot of other players. As I'm saying this, a PSVita advert comes on TV. That's funny. So it's quite outdated teams, but the ratings, which is annoying, I guess, but there's nothing you can do about that. So I think that just about wraps it up for this commentary. If you could leave a like, that'd be great. I'll be letting you know next video, which will be a Race to Division 1, about who won the giveaway of the last video if we reach the amount of likes we need. So that's it, guys. If you could like this video and subscribe maybe if you want to see more videos, that would be absolutely awesome. Prank call video from Tom's live stream will be up this weekend. Thanks.